Hey guys, welcome back to our second tutorial on Java. Today we'll be talking about some basic syntax and print statements. So let's get straight into the video. So let's start off with this. So originally we had this thing called public class tutorials and public static void main string bracket args. So I'll teach you guys what this means in some of the later videos. But all you guys need to know is that this is the class up here, the first one, where it says public class. And the second one where it says public static void main string array arguments, which is over here. This is just the method. So I'll teach you guys the methods and classes a little bit later on to the videos in the tutorial series. But for now, we're just going to be starting off talking about some basic syntax and some basic print statements. So let's go. So I'm going to start off by initializing one of the types of print statements. So this is system dot out dot print l. Just drop print. I'll hit you guys next one later. So whenever we have a print statement, we always have to write system dot out dot print, and then after the print we can have different stuff, which I'll be teaching you in this video. But for now, suppose we just want to print out something like test or like hello world. Okay, and suppose we tried writing it, which is double click and click run. When this finally comes up, it should be saying that there's going to be an error, which that IntelliJ is a really slow text editor. It's been using it for the first few videos, but it'll say in a few seconds that there is an error because at the end of our code we do not have a semicolon. Semicolons are the most basic things that we always need after pretty much every statement in Java, unless I say so. So as you guys can see down here, it says error. On line 5, it says semicolon expected. I just added the semicolon in, and if we were to run this code again, it would most likely work. Yeah, it's just IntelliJ is really slow, guys. So when we're printing it out, it says hello world, and then process finished exit code. This bottom part over here does not matter. Just this hello world that we see up here, that's all that matters. So now we have this. And just keep into consideration how this looks. And then now we're going to do another print statement. This one's also made another print statement, but we're going to write print ln at the end. And then now when we run this, it will take a little bit, but we'll be getting something like this. So here's the thing about print statements, the regular print statements. These regular print statements over here, they are unlike regular print ln statements, because print statements, they will not start a new line once they print whatever we're printing. So for this example, we printed out hello world, and then that's not going to take the Java code down to the next line. Instead, it's just going to continue whatever's on this line. It's going to put the next print statement right next to it, which is really going to mess it up in some cases. But what is different about the println statement is that when we have the println statement, as you guys can see, there's like a little indent over here. This just means that it starts a new line once it prints out what's being said. And since this regular print statement did not start a new line, these two words are right next to each other. So suppose we were to write println over here, and we were to run this code. So since hello world and the regular print statement is printing right next to the other hello world, if we were to write a println statement, they'd be one on top of another, because println will start a new line, and then this hello world will also print on a new line. Okay, I hope that made sense for you guys. In addition, we also have another thing called system.out.printf. This is actually it's fairly minimal. We're not going to be using this very much. It's really just a really basic thing that we don't really need in Python Java. It's just another thing that we have if we want to use it. But for most likely, we will not be using these in any of our tutorials. So you guys don't really need to pay attention to this very much. Okay? So this is about it. So I have to remind you guys about one more thing. Whenever you're initializing print statements, you have to make sure that all your text is in between the quotes. Like, for example, suppose for this first one, I'm just going to delete the other two. Suppose for this first one, in my print statement, I said, hello world. So in this, you guys can see that it's all of my text is coming up in red, and in IntelliJ, which is my text editor, this just means that this is incorrect. So the reason that this is incorrect is that the only way that we would ever not use quotes around something is if we were initializing a variable. And in this example, we do not have any we're not printing out any variables, because suppose we said, I'll be teaching you guys this next line of code in 2 videos from now. But suppose we said int, or how about string hello world, which I'm just gonna copy from over here. Suppose I have something like string hello world equals, and then quotes hi. And then suppose I was to print this thing out, just make it hello, hello, and suppose I was to print this out. In a few minutes, you guys will see that this will print out without quotes, because in this line over here, oops, I did not add a semicolon. It's my bad, guys. Oops. Okay, so in a few seconds, this should run. And we should be getting that this will actually work, because as you guys can see, we have nothing underlined over here, and we have a proper semicolon, and this is indeed a variable, so we will not need quotes. And as you guys can see over here, it says hi, which is exactly what we wanted to print out. I'll be teaching you guys more about strings and other stuff like that in one of our later videos, but so you guys should really stay tuned for that video. But for now, I hope you guys learned something. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and a comment down below. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.